What's going on, guys? Andrew Piluk here, back again with another video. And you guys can see the title. I've made videos like this before, but this time it's a little bit different. There's a video going a little bit viral, as people would say, and my Twitter was going a little bit nuts this morning. Even my Instagram DMs, everything was going a little bit crazy. There is a video going around called Let's Talk About BLACKPINK that was formerly called Is BLACKPINK Overrated? Something like that, right? So I've been sent this video countless times. And like I said, I've seen this on my Twitter countless times. And this is nothing new because people hate on BLACKPINK like it's their day job. And it's getting kind of annoying because blinks like us have to sit here through this and constantly take this. Now, I'm a fan of K-pop, right? I love music in general. And I know that there's toxicity in, different fans and everybody going at each other and people hating each other for no reason. I'm not going to partake in that today. I'm going to be partaking in defending the group that I love the most, and that's BLACKPINK, because they seem to get the most hate. Like they're getting hate from everywhere. And a video like this is so unnecessary from this person, going after them, acting like they love them and saying, oh yeah, but I love their music and whatever. You don't make videos like this and, set the group up like this and it's going to turn into a positive thing. This is always going to turn into a negative thing. So I'm not really sure why this video was necessary, but nonetheless, I'm going to sit here and give you my thoughts and opinions. And I'm going to be giving my response to this video because, again, as you can see, I'm a huge BLACKPINK fan. I'm a Blink. But at the same time, I'm a human. And I don't believe in attacking other human beings for no reason. So I'm going to be just giving my response here. If you guys don't like this video, I do apologize. But this is just the video I need to make because this is getting ridiculous. And I'm not just going to sit back and watch as this unfolds and watch four insanely talented women get knocked down every single time that they do anything. So I'm going to be making this video. All right, so in this video, this girl starts off with a topic that is kind of silly to me because it's talking about the fact that they could have potentially copied lines or parts of music in their other songs. And particularly, she's talking about Pink Venom, where some of the lyrics were in references to 50 Cent, Biggie, and Rihanna. Now, what I need people to understand, and all it takes is a little bit of research. In music, there's this thing called sampling. And usually when sampling happens, it's when an artist or a producer will take a line or a part of a song and use it in their song and they sample it. Like, do people not realize that, Kendrick Lamar has sampled 24 Karat Magic and Bruno Mars? Those are two of my favorite artists of all time. That's completely fine because it's called sampling, right? Miley Cyrus just sampled Bruno Mars. We've seen it a million times. Sampling and, paying homage to artists happens everywhere. It happens literally everywhere. I don't understand how this example of one line from a few songs is them like stealing an entire song and it's not paying homage to that artist. Like Rihanna is somebody that BLACKPINK has looked up to. Look at them pre-debut dancing to Bitch Better Have My Money. They've loved Rihanna for time. They've loved her, right? Jenny and her connected at an event once. They were chilling. This is just sampling and paying homage to artists, and it happens every single day in almost every single song. And if this was an issue, those artists would be suing YG and they'd be suing the producers and BLACKPINK. And I haven't seen one case of that yet. So until that happens, keep your expert opinion to yourself because you're not correct. There's also a little part of this video where she's going over like facts and little known things about BLACKPINK, and she mentions like Rose crying all the time. Like, is that a fun fact or like something interesting? Like, I'm sorry, like, do we even know if that's true or not? Like, who cares? Like, that's ridiculous. I'm not really sure if that's like a fun fact or like, oh, little did you know. Like, I don't know. I just had to say that. I'm sorry. And this next part, oh, this is my favorite thing to talk about. The tour. Everybody's talking about performances and, oh my God, Did you see these clips on Twitter? Oh my God, they can't perform. Look at them. They weren't dancing properly. And oh my God, they forgot the lyrics. But again, please, I'm begging you, watching this, and the person that made this video, if you're even watching this, probably not, because you're drinking your haterade this morning on this Saturday morning. Look at any artist in the world, and tell me that they haven't messed up choreo. And I know you say in here, oh, and nothing could be perfect. Then why are you even talking about it? This is what I don't understand. Why are you even talking about it? There's a part in this video where she talks about pick me. This is pick me, all written all over it. You can't just sit here and be like, well, not everything's perfect. And then not mention like every artist in the world. Like, why are you even bringing this up? I don't understand why you're bringing this up. The tour mess, she calls it. I was at the damn show. I was there. I was in person. And they killed it. They were phenomenal. Is there little mistakes here and there? Of course. We all do it every day. I trip walking outside. That's a mistake. Do you take accidentally take a right turn instead of a left turn when you're driving? That's a mistake. It happens every day. And guess what? I'm not going to point out every single driver in my city and tell them that they're making mistakes every day, because we already know it happens to everybody. And this tour mess nonsense where people took a few clips. Let me tell you something. What's their set? Like an hour and a half every night? So you're telling me there's like a 5-second or a 2-second clip here and there of them screwing up out of an hour and a half? I'll take that percentage every day of the week. Oh, they made a couple seconds of a mistake in an hour and a half? That sounds pretty damn good to me. That's insane. They're performing like all this music, all these different dances, all these different sets and different ways that they perform, and they're messing up for 2 seconds? Damn, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And in terms of like the choreography, maybe there's been like clips of them like maybe it not being as quick or as sharp. Again, all I ask you to do is go and watch any artist or any group or any performer doing a like stand-up comedy or a Broadway show or anything, maybe even just dialogue. People mess up, but they hide it. BLACKPINK is just doing their thing. If they don't hit everything incredibly well all the time, that's because they're human. And like you said, nobody's perfect, but yet somehow you're still sitting here talking about it. Why? Why even mention it? Are you going to mention everybody else? Okay, then there's an example of them like lip syncing or like not always singing words and they just go based off of dancing. Now, I want you to roll back what you said there and talk about them. They don't just, perform with just vocals, right? They're performing with dancing. Dancing is still a performance. So if they're dancing instead, we're going to be like, oh, damn, they're hitting the moves. They're doing the choreo like we've seen on YouTube and in other performances. We're happy with that performance as well. And in terms of lip syncing, again, every single damn artist, 99% of artists have done this. You're just choosing to hate on BLACKPINK today. And then you bring up, I believe she brought up Doja Cat. Again, no disrespect to Doja. I don't watch a lot of her performances. She's got dope music. So I'm not going to like pick her out here or any artist particularly. All I'm going to say is I've been listening to music and I've been damn near studying music for years now. I love it. It's something that helps me with anxiety and everything else. I love it. I love watching performances and that's something that I love to pass the time with. There are some of the people who claim to be the greatest artists of all time and they lip sync their Super Bowl performance. And you're going to sit here and tell me that at a random show in Canada or somewhere, BLACKPINK lip sync something just so they could hit a dance move. And we're worried about that, but we're not worried about people like lip syncing an entire Super Bowl performance. And I'm not talking about any recent Super Bowl performance. I'm talking about some back in the day. Just put the 2 and 2 together here. There's performances of some of the greatest of all time that have been lip syncing on the biggest stage of them all at the Super Bowl. And nobody seems to give a crap about that. So what's the agenda here? What agenda are you pushing here? I don't know. This is another pick me moment in my opinion, because I don't understand why we're just choosing to disrespect Blackpink here. Again, if you weren't at the concert, I heard it with my own ears. Those mics were on. Like, I don't understand. If you didn't go to the show, then don't tell me they're lip syncing. Oh boy, this part of this one is comical to me. So she's bringing up like problematic lyrics, and again, just do your research and find out that like this happens everywhere. But problematic lyrics, okay? Talking about their perception of like telling girls, oh, you know, we don't have to just be pretty and blah blah blah, Blackpink, back and forth, whatever you're trying to come up with, whatever, you know, you're cooking here when you're talking. Blackpink in their songs, all you have to do is look at the context of the song, right? So they have music where they're kind of like Pretty Savage, right? So look at the title, Pretty Savage. This is like not a diss track, but this is almost like, yeah, like let us give us ourselves some credit. Let us give ourselves some flowers here. Like, we're savage, we're pretty savages. Like, just get the context of the song and then talk about it. Because if it was like the song title was We Love Everybody and then the lyrics were like that, then it probably wouldn't make sense. But Pretty Savage is like almost like a diss track, man. They're just shooting, man. Like they're going at it, like trying to give themselves some credit here. I don't understand how this is a problem. But nonetheless, problematic lyrics. We're really going to talk about Blackpink having problematic lyrics. Just go look up any artist. Look up some of the best rappers of all time. And I love rap music. And then tell me about problematic lyrics. And then come back to Blackpink when they're like saying, I'm that type of girl. Like, there's no comparison, bro. Like, stop trying to make this like some sort of Blackpink hate train here with problematic lyrics. It makes no sense. So then she goes on to talk about Type of Girl. And again, this is just like, you need to understand the context of the song. And it's not a pick me girl. I don't understand why you keep bringing up pick me. It makes no sense. Type of Girl, the context of the song is them, again, saying like, I'm that type of girl, bro. Like, if you want somebody, I'm that type of girl, right? Like, they're talking as if like any guy or girl. Let's not just make it about girls. When you're a guy and you have a crush on somebody, or when you're a girl, or however you identify and you have a crush on someone, you're like, yeah, I'm not like like, obviously I'm better than her, or I'm better than him. Like, I'm trying to win the heart of that person, right? So this is relatable. You're in here you're pumping yourself up. You're looking in the mirror when you're doing your hair in the morning, or when you're brushing your teeth, saying like, yeah, like, I'm that girl, I'm that guy. Like, I want this guy, or I want this girl, or again, however you identify. Like, you're obviously going to be hyping yourself up. Like, I'm that type of girl. I'm that type of girl. Like, brushing your teeth. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going out there trying to win the heart of the person that you have a crush on, right? You're hyping yourself up. This is Blackpink hyping themselves up. Like, this, like, I'm your type. Like, please, right? And that's not pick me. That's somebody who, they just like someone. They love someone. You're trying to win the heart of somebody else, right? And again, that's just one part of the song. But like, it's very relatable. If you're sitting here saying you've never felt like that whenever you're getting ready for school or work or whatever, and you're going in there thinking like, yeah, you know what? I got to hype myself up. Dude, Type of Girl, if I was in high school and I was listening to that, I could have walked in the door and felt the most confidence ever. This is uplifting. It's them saying like, yo, like, give yourself some confidence, man. You're that type of guy. You're that type of girl. I don't understand how we're just not looking at the context of the song and actually, you know, putting meaning behind it. You're just calling them pick me girls or whatever, like whatever, however you're explaining it. But it's, again, just look at the context, read the lyrics again, and then put yourself in their shoes. Because again, this is a song that's very relatable. Wow, and if that wasn't bad enough, this next part is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, let's talk about this. Her talking about the powerful parts of the song, the close-up glam shots of them like kicking ass and everything like that is for the females, where the shots of them in, like skirts and like, the more like sexy or like whatever parts are for the guys. I almost punched my computer. Like, I cannot believe that you just said that. First of all, let's not separate genders here and try to be like, oh, this is for the guys, this is for the girls. It's 2023, man. Everything is for everybody, all right? We can love the same things. We can love anything that we want to together. However you identify, this makes no sense to me. The empowerment and the fierceness is something that took me out of depression a couple years ago. BLACKPINK's music, their documentary, their movie, the way that they portray themselves as powerful individuals in this world helped me, a guy, okay? So I'm not really sure how we're separating this. And let's not ignore it. BLACKPINK, Jennie, Jisoo, Rose, and Lisa are 4 talented and insanely beautiful women, right? But I'm not watching their videos to see their short skirts and to look at them twerking or whatever. Like, all you have to do is talk to any guy, right? Sure, maybe there are guys that like that, but there's also girls that love that too. However you identify, you can like them how they look, but you can also love how they perform. And that's pretty much most blinks, right? They're beautiful. We think they're absolutely stunning, but we're not here to be like, oh yeah, shake it for me. Like, what? Are you kidding me right now? Listen, I do not click a video and go, oh yeah, I hope they're shaking it for me today. Like, this makes no sense to me. I have been on this channel literally like watching them sit down in fully clothed outfits, and I've been sitting here crying watching them perform. Am I here like waiting to see if they take their jacket off? Like, I'm blown away. Like, legitimately, like, cannot believe that somebody would say that. It's 2023. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Women can think that they're sexy and beautiful. Men can think that they're sexy and beautiful. Women can think that they're powerful. Men can think that they're powerful. And again, however you identify, however you're comfortable, you can think they're sexy, beautiful, powerful, inspiring. That's because BLACKPINK is the revolution. They encompass everything that you want from an artist. They are everything. They check every box. And I'm not separating these things because they are a unit that gets it done on a nightly basis in every song. They're powerful, they're beautiful, they're inspiring, they're everything that you want in a group. They are I can't even talk, I'm so pissed off. They are in fact the revolution. So stop saying that men or women or whoever are clicking on a video and that they're just doing this to appeal to the male audience. No, they're not. They're having fun. They're grown-ass women. They can do whatever they want. They can dress how they want. They can perform how they want. And I'm not going to listen to this video and act like your opinion is the one that's truth. Because it's not. Oh, and we're going to bring up the Nurse Jennie scene again. Wow, not like everybody's brought this up a million times. Hey, look at the title of the song. What's the title? Oh, that's right. Love Sick Girls. Oh my God. When you're sick, where do you go? To the nurse? What a concept. When you're sick, you go to the doctor or the nurse. Thus, Jennie wore, you guessed it, a nurse outfit. Love Sick Girls. Who would have thought? Carry on. And then she brings up again the male versus female thing. Oh, who would have thought? She says that would the performances still be good if they weren't twerking and doing those dance moves for the male audience? Are we kidding here? If you remove those dance moves, if they just stood there and sang, I would be entertained. I don't care. They're amazing. They're incredible, talented performers. Would some people like those performances? Maybe not. But again, why are you saying men? It could be men, women, or however you identify. They might not like the performance for any given reason, not because they're not twerking. The performances are still incredible when they're not twerking. Have you ever heard of Stay? Or like Playing with Fire? Like, I don't get this. Why are we bringing up the way that they dance? Everybody does this. Why are you not bringing up the male performers that are like basically thrusting against their guitar every night? Like, I don't understand this. It doesn't make sense. The performances are still incredible no matter how they dance, however they do it. Just stop with this nonsense. And why is she talking about them like putting on this like cute thing and like making it so they sell more and they act overly cute for no reason? Do you ever watch like BLACKPINK House or Born Pink Memories or like any of their vlogs or anything like that? They're just having fun and laughing and carrying on and acting cute because like that's just who they are as people. Like you can see it. And everybody says it that's close to them in interviews and, you know, people talking about them in general. Like that's just who they are. They act like that all the time. So I don't understand why it's like they're using it to sell. Like that makes no sense to me. She also then goes to talk about, you know, their weight and how they look and everything like that. I'm just going to let everybody know watching this and everybody who doesn't know them, including myself. I don't know them personally. It's none of our damn business what they do. If they feel comfortable like that, then guess what? It's up to them. They can do whatever they want. Again, I'm going to remind you, they're grown-ass women. I don't know why we're talking about what they eat, how they portray themselves. If they want to, you know, be that skinny or if they want to put on weight, whatever they want to do, guess whose choice that is? Theirs. And guess whose choice it isn't? Yours and mine. They can do whatever they want. They're grown-ass women. Carry on. Then to cap this video all off, she talks about the fact that maybe they're buying views and they're having people go to computers and illegally stream and they're not breaking records and blah, blah, blah. Again, all it takes is a simple Google search. No, that's not happening. And of course, their competition is going to be going after them and telling them that they're doing this type of thing because they're jealous, man. People are jealous. That's why people hate like this, okay? And this is no direct diss to any company or any group because, again, I love K-pop in general and I love music. I'm not going to target somebody like this person is doing to BLACKPINK. BLACKPINK is not buying views. YG is not buying views. They're not setting up people to watch videos to break records. We're Blinks. Can you not see us, how we dress and all the albums we buy and how we line up for concerts and how much we support them? We just support them. We just love Jenny, Jisoo, Rose, and Lisa because they're insanely talented, beautiful, powerful women that are indeed the revolution. We are supporting them for a reason. We aren't buying views and the company's not buying views for them. We are watching. I can't even tell you how many times I've watched and listened to their music. And again, it just takes a simple Google search. You're saying the streams and the videos don't correlate or whatever, and people are just watching the videos. Dude, they've broken so many records on streaming platforms and on YouTube. They've broken records everywhere. They've won awards. They've done it all. Why are you just choosing to bring up numbers that are like from one era of time? It makes no sense. Again, just use Google or use any search engine that you want. Haterade.com is probably what you're using. Use it. It makes no sense. Please. Like, somebody count how many times I've said it doesn't make sense because the counter must be insane. But just search on Google. Just look it up. They have many streaming records. They have many YouTube streaming records. And they're not buying views. And again, if you think that they're buying views, then again, all you have to do is look at any other group and say the exact same thing, or any other company. And I'm talking Western music, I'm talking international music, it doesn't matter. It happens, but I don't believe that this happens for BLACKPINK. I really don't. She ends the video by saying, like and subscribe and let me know if you think that BLACKPINK is overrated. Well, I'm not going to like or subscribe. And I also don't agree with you saying that they're overrated because they're indeed not overrated. I'm going to wrap this up by saying I am so sick and tired of these videos constantly being put out, and a lot of them is people going after BLACKPINK for a couple seconds of a performance or slut shaming or doing all these terrible things to them, saying nasty stuff to them on their Instagram, their comments, YouTube videos, live streams, Weverse, whatever it is. People are always attacking them. and it's constant, it's daily, and a lot of it is unnecessary. 99% of it is unnecessary. I'd say 100% of it is unnecessary. I don't even know why people would even think that anything is necessary, right? This is ridiculous. BLACKPINK does not deserve all this hatred that gets put towards them. Nobody deserves it. Why are we sitting here hating successful women for no reason? BLACKPINK doesn't deserve this BS from videos that come out on a daily basis like this person who just chooses BLACKPINK and goes after them. All the points that you made in this video were not correct. Stop taking 2 or 3 seconds of a concert out of an hour and a half and saying, look at this dance move. She forgot the moves. Like, why? Okay. Are you perfect? You said it yourself. Nobody's perfect. Then why are you even bringing this up? What's the point? Why are we degrading people? Like, why are we attacking each other? And why does this attack seemingly always happen to BLACKPINK? Something's not adding up here, right? Let's just look at it this way, and I'm going to say it myself. BLACKPINK, I've said it a million times, they're incredible. They're beautiful. They're talented. They can sing. They can dance. They can do everything. Hell, they make great vlogs. They make great YouTube videos. They make great TikToks. They post great pictures. They take great pictures. Everything that they've been doing is fun. It's great. And they help people like me on a daily basis. They help people who are probably watching this on a daily basis to get through their problems and get through the day. I'm not going to sit here and hate on them. I'm not going to sit here and hate on anyone. And I'm certainly not going to give this person's name out because they have way more subscribers than me, and I don't want them to get any more because this type of content is awful. BLACKPINK is the revolution. Shout out to Jenny, Jisoo, Rose, and Lisa. We love you.